Welcome to another episode of Who Farted? In today's episode, Doc and Mex talk about fads. We talk about hogs and flip phones and other things that we'd like to see come back or stay gone. So sit, stand, walk, run, whatever you do when you listen to a podcast, and enjoy the show.
But we'll get it. We'll get something.
I am recording now, by the way.
Oh, well, that's intrusive.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what we do, man.
You didn't tell me, man.
I'm sorry.
I was getting deep into the feels, man.
But all this shit's gonna be cut out, so you can say whatever you want right now, and then I'll just cut it out.
Penis brigade.
Yeah, what? Penis?
Penis brigade.
Oh, penis. I thought you said prenis. I was like, what is that?
Either way.
Is that, yeah, I don't even have any clever quip about that. But, okay, so you were saying that you wanted to, like, re-record the episode that we didn't. I'll tell you what I really wanted to do. I wanted to go ahead and talk about Pogs. Do you remember Pogs?
That was, like, right before me. But
Are you serious?
I think, because let me look it up. I think I had some that were Power Ranger Pogs.
Okay. Well, it's not really Pogs that I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is I want to talk about, like, fads. You know, like fads that we enjoyed and we want to have them come back. And fads that were sad that we actually, like, participated in. You know, just shit like that.
Okay, so is one that you might bring up, is that going to be the flip phones?
Oh, I don't know. We'll see, because this is all on the fly, man. We'll talk about all that when we get to it.
As a fad? Because everyone that had them, like,
I think it could.
I don't know, because, like, for the fact that they're coming back, to me, it bugs me.
Really? Okay. Well, see, that's some shit that we could talk about, because that's kind of what I wanted to talk about was fads. Because I don't know, man. I've been thinking a lot about Pogs for some fucking reason, and it's not.
Some just fucking because what do? You just like threw them at each other, right?
No. Like, okay, so they were milk caps. So what Pogs were is they were some, like, in Hawaii or something. They were caps, like paper caps that were on milk jugs, I guess. And so what the kids would do is they would end up stacking them up, and then they would throw, like, a heavier cap on the top of it, and then whatever flipped you got to keep. And there used to be little pictures on these milk caps, so somebody decided to go ahead and take them and then, like, make a game out of it, right? Like a legit game that they would sell and put all sorts of pictures and shit on it. And so, yeah, it was like, God, when was it? It was like
I had these ones.
It was like the mid-90s, I think, when it started, when it...
I was born mid-90s, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, so you had some of those?
As I was... But...
Gotcha.
Yeah, those are the ones I had.
The Power Ranger ones, yeah. Well, I mean, like, I was in high school when they came out, so I was a little old for it. But the thing was, it was.
I thought you were gonna say that was like your guys is fucking. Because when I was in high school, we had Flip, I think it was called, where you just fucking folded dollars up.
Yeah.
And flipped them, and whoever's, like, if you called heads or something.
Yeah.
Whoever's landed heads,
you got to keep
they'd win. You get to keep both dollars. So I thought it was something kind of like that. But
yeah. Nah. I wasn't. I wasn't doing that because I didn't have money. But I ended up. I babysat the kids across the street from me, and, like, the oldest kid was, like, maybe 10, and so I needed something to keep them occupied. and they were into Pogs, so I started buying Pogs, and then so I'd end up playing Pogs with these kids, and it was fun. It was fun. Like you would end up buying the slammers and getting all sorts of different ones. Like it was for a short time. It was like a big deal, and I'm like, dude, they like that's it was a fad, and I like to have those come back. Like I think that there's some things, especially nowadays, like these games and stuff that I used to play or that used to be played back in the day. They could use like a little bit of a I don't know. They need to make a comeback. Revamp them a little bit, make them a little more modern, and and then I can have something to, some game to play with my stepson who's 10, and all he wants to do is play fucking Siren Head or whatever game of the week he's into, for on Steam or whatever. It's like I can't get into that, dude. Like I'm not into your weird ass games that are janky as fuck. So like if I'm gonna play a game, I want my game to be playable. I don't want it to be all crazy like that. So, but that's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about fads. So, I don't know if you want to just jump right into that because we kind of did, or was there anything that's been happening with you, like anything new?
Nah, just fucking working. Took a break from streaming, so now I'm gonna get back to that in the next few days.
All right, cool.
But no, just chilling, hanging out.
All right, cool. Yeah, no, we've I've been working, and it's hot as fuck. So, I mean, anybody who's listening to this, we're recording this in the summertime. Today's high is supposed to be 115 degrees. And at my job, I gotta wear hot fire retardant pants. So pants that don't, won't catch fire, whatever. And I have to wear a hot shirt. It's just like it's gonna be hot as fuck. And the other day, I was at work, and I'm like, I can't hang with this. So like, I had to clean the gym, and the gym only has a swamp cooler, doesn't have an AC, so it's really hot. And I was I'm like, fuck this, dude. So I was in there, I took off my shirt, I rolled my pants up, and I took my shoes off and my socks off, and I just ended up cleaning the gym that way. I'm like, fuck it, dude. I'm not going to be dealing with any chemicals right now, and it's just too damn hot. I'm going to pass out if I'm in here, because it takes like 2 hours to clean the gym. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to hang in there for 2 hours. And it was like 100, and I think it was 105 that day. Today's 115. I don't think I'm going to get shit done. So, I mean, if anybody is listening, they could probably hear the fans. If you hear the fans, I'm sorry, but it's just we live in hell. We live in hell, and this is what we got to deal with. So I apologize, but that's what it is. So, but the only other thing, me and the family, we went to San Francisco. I had a family reunion up there. And then up in the Bay Area. And then we went to San Francisco. And it was great, man. Have you ever been there?
No.
You never been to San Francisco? Okay.
Nah, I need to go.
I mean, it's cool. Maybe you and your girl could go up there for a weekend or something,
I mean, we've been talking about doing that anyways, so.
Yeah.
Probably either that or San Jose, but that's close by anyways.
What? Right? Why San Jose?
One of our friends just actually took a trip up there and was telling us about it, and so it kind of made her push the idea along.
Oh, okay. All right then.
So,
I've been.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I've been to San Jose. Like, I mean, that's part of the Bay Area still. So, yeah. But I mean, like, I grew up in that, like, the East Bay, and so I mean, I've been to San Francisco, but never as like a tourist. So it was cool to kind of like we went to Pier 39, um, and you like you're out there, you can't even. It doesn't even feel like you're on a pier. Like when you go to Pismo and you're walking out on the pier, like you know you're on a pier. But up there, like it's just there's so many shops everywhere. It doesn't even feel like a pier. So,
Yeah.
and
I
then
like Venice.
yeah, probably. Yeah, I would say so. I haven't been to Venice. So,
It's just
yeah.
a strip with like hella shops or restaurants and everyone. That's the pier. It's not a real pier. It's the sidewalk with all this. There's no pier,
Yeah.
and just like that's
Yeah.
it. Yep, there you go.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it's probably
With
like
all the
that.
homeless people too. So
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we talked about that. But yeah, we went there and then like everybody was sick, so it just kind of sucked. In fact, I'm still recovering.
yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you say you were sick? How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm all right. Like I'm still stuffed up a little bit, but you know, it's all right. But we went on the cable cars. That was pretty cool. I've never been on them before, so um, the kids seem to like it, and definitely want to go again, but without the kids. So
Yeah.
yeah, less complaining. And then me and my wife can go do and see the things that we would like to see, and you know, the kids end up they just complain. They want to do certain things, and they think anything that we want to do is boring. So,
Yeah.
they just want us to spend a bunch of money on them is what they want. They buy me
Mm.
this, buy me that. So it was good though. We all had a good time, and they got to see all the big buildings. And my stepson, he likes cities and buildings, and he's always talked about like the Golden Gate Bridge, and he's talked about like all these other buildings that are like in San Francisco, and he was pretty stoked. He was overwhelmed with all of it because I mean he doesn't see those kind of buildings here in town.
Yeah.
So to see like actual high-rise buildings, he was overwhelmed. And then we had to go over the Golden Gate Bridge a few times because we were staying in Santa Rosa, and yeah, he was like, "Oh my gosh, I just can't deal with this. It's too much." So it was pretty funny, but yeah, it was a good time. It was
That's good.
it was good to get out of town and out of the heat. So it was. It's funny though, like when you talk to people up there, and they're like, "Oh, it's so hot," and it's like 90, and
Yeah.
and all I could think of is like, "Nah, dude, that ain't hot." Like seriously, the only people that can complain.
That's our spring.
Yeah, I know, right? Shit. The only people that could complain, I think, more than us,
Arizona or Texas.
Arizona. Not even well, Texas, I guess, because of the humidity, I guess. But like
Yeah,
when you
maybe
get
Florida,
closer,
but because of that fact too. Of
yeah, the humidity, yeah. Well, and then
there, I guess that's just different heat then. So,
yeah,
but yeah, you're right. Fucking shit melts in Arizona.
fuck
So
yeah, dude.
the
Yeah,
most we could do is we could cook on the cement over here.
true. Yeah, I'm gonna throw some eggs out on the sidewalk today, or put some biscuits on my dash, and they'll be done by the
Great.
time my lunch. What?
That'd be great.
Yeah, man. I'll come in and my car will smell like cinnamon rolls. It's cool. That's what I'll do. It'll be awesome. Yeah. Anyways, all right, man. Let's go ahead and talk about fads.
do
And
it.
I know we were talking about Pogs, but like, what is a fad that you wish would come back?
You know what I'm kind of cool with is those Tamagotchis.
Tamagotchis. Those are
Yeah.
the little like pets, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Little pets you could fucking take care of and shit. I mainly because, and I say it just because it actually, I mean, I think they are, but fucking what is it, Bandai? They own the rights to Digimon, and they've been putting out a shit ton, and I'm gonna pick me one up. that's like an actual nice one, because they have the ones now, the colorful screen instead of like the fucking pixel shit.
Oh, really?
And yeah, like actual, I'll send you it, but it's actual like a nice looking fucking digivice from the not like actually from the show, but it just kind of looks like it, so it's just like, oh, it's nice. It's from my childhood. I love Digimon growing up. But besides that, I mean, that was just something I remember being a kid from fucking 90s, still just playing with that shit. Like I said about Pogs, like I had them, I never played with those.
Yeah.
um but no, there's not too much, I guess, besides like phone fads, or like I said about the flip phones.
Yeah,
I
but
can really get into, but Tamagotchis, that's something I'm fine with coming back. Like I said with the Digimon, I think they're coming back, so that's cool.
yeah.
Cool with that.
Well, I know. Yeah, I think a couple years back we actually got one of those Tamagotchis for my stepdaughter, and she liked it for like a minute, and then my wife was just playing with it because that's what she meant. Yeah, and I think she really.
Like, you're not gonna take care of this little son of a bitch. I will.
Yeah, and really, like, I think she wanted it for herself, but she felt like I can't get this for me. But it's like, why not? Fuck it, do it. I'm talking about I want Pogs again, and I'm 43 years old. So like, why not, man? Like, relive some of your childhood. But that pet ran away. I think that virtual pet is somewhere lost.
Oh,
I don't know where it's at.
I thought, I was like, wait, they could just run away in the thing, like they're just gone. You have to restart completely.
No, that pet died.
That'd be funny.
That pet that Tamagotchi definitely died before the batteries did. I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, I remember those. I think my sister had the Tamagotchis too. So.
Oh, and speaking of sister, because my sister collected Beanie Babies.
Oh my God, yeah.
I remember sitting in the front of the store with my mom and my sister, having to wait for those things.
Like waiting, like you were like waiting in line
because they collected them. I had to collect them too. Not collect them, but I had to sit there with them to buy them because I was a little kid.
Okay, so was it like a midnight release type of thing?
I feel like, because I mean, the pop thing, right? Because I used to collect pops, so it's just like, it's pretty much that. You just waited till the store opened.
Okay.
Like, it's not like, dude, midnight release. That'd be nice to come back, man.
What?
Just hanging out with your friends.
Oh, the midnight release?
Fucking Halo.
They still do it though.
I mean,
it'd be
can't be as good.
It'd be fun if you were able to do it the same way, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I'm thinking COVID, because like I'm sure they just fucking cut shit down. When it was Halo, like there was fucking giveaways, fucking people cheering and shit, and having fun. So it's just like, fuck, man, like if that could come back and be better, like that'd be cool. But also, I'm sure the companies aren't like that anyways. And besides that, the ones that did GameStop, what are they doing now? Like, I mean, they're still a company, but like they're not doing so hard, are they?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Their stock was gonna go to the moon, I guess. I don't know. Fuck, I didn't pay any attention to that shit. But I'm supposed to be. I put in a pre-order for Splatoon 3, and the giveaway for the pre-order is like some stickers. I'm like, what? Eesh. That's so dumb. Like, they used to have good giveaways.
Yeah,
but
I mean, for now, like, because I know Pokemon still does, like, if you get it pre-release, you'll get, like, maybe a pin, some type of accessories, not stickers, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
But I don't know if that's the actual, like, the GameStop, right? That they're the ones that set up the giveaway, or if it's, like, the manufacturer of the game.
It's got to be, like, an in between. Like, there's got to be a middle where they meet.
Yeah.
Probably. Because they have to get some type of product from the manufacturer to know that it's like exclusively theirs to give away or something, or like to give out for pre-releases. But that's kind of bullshit. That all they get is stickers.
Yeah,
to even do this as a giveaway.
Yeah,
but What else? What else? What?
Well, back to
Uh,
fad. Let's go back to fads.
yeah.
Yeah, like what
See,
else is
don't need
something
to
that
come back. I have fucking this one says 16 expensive fads that didn't stand the test of time. Okay, yeah, it's true. CDs sucked. Beanie Babies, no need.
you said CDs?
Yeah,
CDs weren't
we,
bad, man. I mean, they're not gonna come back,
they're
but
not gonna come back, but
no.
and if you get a fucking scratch on that shit, it's fucking done. What you mean?
True, true. Or you could put the toothpaste on it, man, and rub it out. That
Never
didn't.
heard of that one, so.
It never worked. It never worked.
Okay,
So
I
yeah,
was
but
like,
that was like
okay.
it never worked for me, anyways. But yeah.
Thin eyebrows. Yeah, please, guys,
Oh
don't.
my god. What guys? Yeah.
Anyone could do that.
The thin eyebrows. I
I
never
don't wanna
understood
just be
why
specific.
some ladies they like tattoo their eyebrows. They
Yeah,
like
I
pluck
mean,
all their
if they
eyebrows
do
and then
it,
get a
if they do
tattoo.
it, because that's still a thing, and like if they do like the full thing instead of just like the little pencil thin,
Yeah,
'cause the
no.
pencil thin's kind of yeah. But you want to get on the phone thing? Because like I said, I don't like how flip phones are coming back out. Oh,
Well, I mean, we could talk about like
well, because I know you have one, and not the rag on yours. Yours, because yours is pretty cool. But I think the Razor phone's coming back as a touchscreen. You seen that?
no, I haven't. I think. Well, no, I think I
don't know
have.
I don't know if you remember any of the problems that the Razor phones ever had. There was a lot, and I mean, I could just only see like first day like 50 people just fucking flipping that shit and it falling the fuck off and breaking the screen. So I mean, you guys do that. That'd be fucking funny. But we'll stick with iPhones. There's a reason why I went with the fucking one screen, flat, thin fucking phone. Like, why are we going back to something that goes from flat to bulked up? Like, I don't know. We
Well,
went forward to go back again.
yeah, they have. I mean, they still have like those track phones. Like a lot of those track phones and the prepaid phones.
No,
Those are all still
yeah,
flip phones,
but
but they're not like. I know what you're saying.
I'm just
like,
talking making mainly like the touchscreen ones.
yeah, like the Z Flip, and
Yeah.
then I know
Like I
Razer
said, yours
does
is pretty
have
cool
them.
because yours isn't that bulky when it's flipped up, and when it flips out, it's a huge ass screen. I like that.
Yeah,
But the Razer one, where it's like, it's the same as an iPhone, and it flips into this bulky square. It's just like, that's fucking ugly.
yeah. My daughter wants she wants the Flip, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I do the Razer one. I don't mind the Flip. I don't mind the folding phones. I think it's amazing that they could go ahead and do that.
And do something. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
But-
so too. But they're gonna break.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I mean,
Like, how does yours, by the way?
how is mine?
yours? Yeah.
Well, like here's my big complaints. You got to get a case because the phone is narrow, like when it's folded. Because I have the the Z Fold 3, and so the phone is more narrow. Putting it in your pocket, it's gonna slide out easier. It's like all slick and whatever. So I was sitting there trying on shoes, and I'd sit down, and then my phone kept falling out. And then the third time it fell out, it cracked the phone. I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" I had just gotten the phone, and
Yeah.
I didn't have a case yet because there were no fucking cases for it. So
Yeah, I'm looking at it's not bad, but like you said, it is very narrow.
It's
the front
narrow,
screen's
yeah.
very
And I understand why they do that. I understand that they, when it's open, they don't want it to be massive. But I say make it the fucking size of a regular phone as far as like the width goes, right? When it's folded. And then, or whatever. Yeah, just make it the size of a regular phone. And then when you fold it open, then it's massive like a iPad. And that would be cool. The other thing that that I don't like is the so it comes with like a protective screen, like a screen protector automatically. And it, after a while, after like all the open and close, that starts to I don't know, starts to crack a little bit, and it also it's starting to come up off of my screen. So now I got to go and buy another one of those, or just take it off. I know a lot of people take it off, but this it's a $2,000 phone, man. I feel like shit that I already broke. I already cracked the case a little bit.
Yeah.
So it yeah, it's I don't know. I love the technology. I love the big screen, and there's like games that I play. There's stuff that I like to read. I like the fact that I can multitask. Like having a tablet in my pocket is pretty cool.
Yeah,
but
I get that.
yeah,
I bought an iPad.
Yeah. But I mean, imagine being able to take your iPad, fold it, and put it in your pocket instead of having to carry a whole case around with you.
I can if I so desired.
Yeah, but then it won't work anymore. So, and I see like the with the Z Flip, right? And even the Razor. Like I think the Razor looks kind of janky compared to the Z Flip, but I see the appeal. I mean, it's a lot smaller, and then you don't have to really.
I don't know. It just looks like it goes from like the regular phone, and then I get what you mean by smaller, but then it's just a bulky square in your pocket.
Yeah.
Like the same thing as everything else.
I think maybe like with that Razor, especially because it's a little smaller, I can imagine you like having like your phone ringing, and then you're like, oh fuck, and you're like digging into your pockets, and at least for a guy who we have deep pockets, trying to like grab the phone and get it out of your pocket amongst your keys and your wallet and all that other stuff. Like I can imagine it might be kind of hard to fumble around for it, but I don't know, man. I'm okay with that trend.
I guess. And then I feel like you're gonna hear shit, dude, because I remember dust would get underneath the keyboard and shit. There's gonna be something wrong with this.
Oh yeah.
There's gonna be something going on. You're gonna have so many people bitching about the Razer phone, I'm sure. Is it already out? And it's fucking, oh god, 15. And then see, you say 2,000 for yours. I don't. Ugh. That phone's like 1,000. I'm good with that.
Yeah, it was expensive, but that's what happens.
If what you like, it's what you like,
Yep.
And I remember you saying that you would like something like that way back before it came out.
Yeah.
Like you said, pretty much the tablet you want in your pocket. So.
Yep. Well, like I said, I like to multitask.
Before that, I remember that huge ass phone you fucking had. What was it? The Note or something?
No, I didn't have that. That was not me.
That was like a PDA. No, didn't you have a huge ass phone though? It was a PDA looking ass thing.
Well, no, I had I had an iPhone 8 Plus.
Was it the Plus? Maybe it was
or Max or whatever it was, the bigger one.
Time ago for me.
Well,
I remember
that was a long
And then this
time.
one that I have now is the Plus 2, but it's shrank. Like the Pluses are smaller now.
Are they really? Well, yeah, because they don't have the bezel around it, right? The screen's bigger, but the phone itself is smaller. So, yeah. But
maybe it's just that I'm just overthinking it.
Yeah.
Or maybe remember $1?
Yeah. What about him?
I mean, if you want to. Miss that fucker, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
No, I think it was him that had a really huge phone. That's what I'm thinking of.
Probably.
There was also a bunch of old people that had used their phone in that old person way, and it just made it look like it was a huge ass phone.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at some other like fads.
Now
like,
the only thing, because the phones I could think of is like also remember Sidekicks.
Yeah, dude. The ones that like kind of flip and.
I'd be fine if those came back. Like, something like that. Like that'd be an interesting one if they were both touchscreens. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think that they have something like that. I mean, like this. Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
This is my time, but do you remember Garbage Pail Kids?
Yeah. No.
Okay, because that's kind of come back a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of coming back.
Yeah.
I think actually because when I was still collecting pups, they were coming back with pups. So I don't know if
Ah,
that's like
yeah.
kind of a backdoor way where they were just like, all right, we'll fucking put more cards out or something. But no, they were getting the pop treatment when I was getting out of pops.
Yeah. One that came back that I wish would have died is Furbies.
That's coming back.
It came back like for like a minute, and those things they're demon dolls, man.
Yeah.
Like if you're mean to the Furby, it starts getting all like demonic and shit. It starts like summoning the devil and stuff. It's just crazy. Like I had gotten some for my kids, and they saw online that if you were mean to it, it would get all weird. And so my son was being mean to a Furby, and I don't know if that's an indication that he's going to be a serial killer, but like the Furby was going fucking. It was like mean. It would growl and shit. Yeah, it was weird as hell.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, but
I didn't know that part.
I'm looking at some other stuff like that I like to have, or what would come back. Oh, dude. Well, it's kind of funny. Like, there's one I'm looking here at some wackiest fads over the last 30 years, which, yeah, it's got the 80s stuff. And one of the fads was these jelly shoes.
Yeah, the sandals.
Yeah, do you remember those at all, or do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, let me see here. I'm gonna share my screen with you.
Fucking Reebok pumps.
Dude, I had some pumps, man.
Did you?
Yeah, and then you would think like they were shitty, right? But no, they were good shoes, because what they would do is you'd pump them up, and okay, so from someone like me, I can't get a shoe that fits right because I have wide feet. My feet would always slide. I have to buy a size up so my feet would actually fit in shoes. And so like with the pumps, like I could sit there and I could pump up the shoe, and then it would just kind of like, I don't know, like surround my foot and make it tighter, and like, so then that way I can actually like run around in my shoes, and you know, it would just fit good. So I mean, yeah, I liked the pump. The pumps were great. But this right here, you see it? Yeah, so those those jelly shoes, all it is those are like Crocs, man. And everybody's wearing Crocs.
Yeah.
And you're talking about those flip phones being like coming back, and you wish they wouldn't. I wish the Crocs would go away.
So do I, man.
I think that they're ugly.
Like one of the only other people besides you that probably hasn't bought one.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna buy them. And then they have those little like. Dude, okay. Have you ever seen the movie Idiocracy?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, exactly. In Idiocracy, everybody was wearing Crocs, and I'm sitting there at work, and I see all the kids are wearing Crocs, and I'm like, no, like all these lazy ass kids don't know how to tie a fucking shoe.
I forget they're all. Are they literally wearing Crocs?
They are literally wearing Crocs in the movie. Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I'll pull it up, man.
People are weird with Rubik's cubes nowadays.
They what?
People are on it, like the Rubik's cubes. I fucking passed. I forgot what I was looking at.
Oh, Rubik's cubes. Yeah, I hate Rubik's
so much
cubes.
Shit nowadays. There's fucking triangles, fucking different types of puzzles with them. It's just fucking hell. And then, but have you seen the TikToks of people making art with them? Shit's crazy.
No, I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's usually of people's faces, so it looks like kind of like a night vision of someone's face, like kind of close up. But next time I see it, I'll send it to you.
Okay. All right, so I'm looking at pictures. Not everybody was wearing Crocs, but looks like, here we go. Let me show you. So if you look right here, right there.
You're not sharing the right screen, I think. Wait, no.
Yeah, you see
Uh,
it?
yeah, no, I see
Yeah. So
it.
what's that? Luke Wilson. He's wearing Crocs. So like I guess he was in jail. This is his outfit, and then he was wearing Crocs. So and I'm pretty sure that some of the other characters were wearing Crocs too. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel, I feel like we're heading down that.
We have
Yeah, yeah. Idiocracy is turning into a documentary, and that's
This
awful.
thing just popped up because I think I'm on the same one you are. And Razor scooters popped up,
Uh huh.
and it made me hate everything about this year because all the fucking electric scooters coming back from um, COVID because they were like hella prominent, and now or during COVID like they stopped putting them out. Now that fucking everywhere. Have you seen those?
Oh yeah, those
What are they,
electric.
bird scooters or whatever the fuck they are now?
Yeah, and they just end up like
Fuck them.
tipped
Fuck those
over
people
or
that
in a
ride 'em. I
lake.
don't give a shit. Fuck them.
Yeah,
Fuck those assholes that ride them. They're in the middle of the fucking parking lot, going fucking 30 or whatever the fuck they go, and like just buzzing out of the fucking street. Fuck you,
yeah.
assholes.
I'll tell you a fad that I wish
And
came
then,
back.
sorry, one more complaint. You guys
Okay.
are not pedestrians at that point. You're on a fucking motor vehicle.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's true. Yes.
Grow up. Okay. I'm done. What are we talking about?
Yeah. No, man. I was gonna say a fad that I do wish that came back, or just some like MySpace. I liked MySpace. I liked it
It's
so
still
much more
here,
than.
man. I'm pretty sure it's still here.
Yeah, but it's a music thing. Have you seen it? It's not. No, it's not the
Yeah,
same.
but if it's still there, that means my thing's still out there, and that's really embarrassing.
Do you remember Do you remember your password?
No, I don't.
No, I don't either. Yeah, I think my password was password. I'm pretty sure, because like for the longest time I just kept doing password, and then my friends are like, "That's the dumbest password." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, right?" I'm like, "Who's gonna figure out? Like, some hacker's gonna figure that out?" No, they're gonna be like, "Nobody's that stupid to put password as their password." So I'm like, I did password. I don't know. It was whatever. But yeah, MySpace, man. That's what I liked, because you could end up creating your own page and making it the way that you wanted. Like you had
No,
backgrounds.
yeah, no, it was pretty much like coding for everyone.
Yeah, and then you ended
Made
up
easy.
yeah, but
It
then
was
like
hella
you
fun. Don't get me wrong.
yeah, and you put like the Winamp player on there, so you could end up playing your music and
Yeah,
you know
had like I always had something with like 5-song playlist to show everyone my emotions and shit.
yeah. There you go. Yeah, see, I remember, man. I had somebody that I worked with created a MySpace page for the work where we worked at, right? And basically it was just like everybody was like going on there talking shit about the owner, and I found out about it. They didn't want to tell me because I was a manager at the time, and I was like, "No, dude, this is great." I'm like, "I hate the guy too. He keeps bouncing my paychecks." So I started getting on there, and then they said, "Dude, do you want to run it?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" So I started running it, and I changed like the background, and like just started talking about all this stuff. The the owner of the store, he would like, he would take our paychecks, and they would bounce, and then he would end up showing up with like a brand new fucking truck, and like, dude, you're stealing this money from us.
Yeah.
So I started. I remember I put on the music. One of the songs was "Go On, Take the Money and Run," the Steve Miller Band, and so I put that on there, and then yeah, and then eventually he found out about the MySpace, and he's like, "You need to stop." He's like, "Oh yeah, man, I stopped a long time ago. Somebody else is running it. I don't know who," but he found out that I was running it, and he's like, "I could kill him. I could kill him." So yeah, I think he probably would have killed me, because I think he killed his wife. But that's a story for another podcast, not the fad one. Because murder is not what I want. That's not a fad I like. Eh,
Something that should what?
no, nope, nope.
With the Zodiac.
What?
That's the
Yeah.
only real murderer I fucking know.
The
Zodiac killer.
Zodiac killer? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What's what? Ted Bundy. There you go. I
Yeah.
know too.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Zac Efron.
you know what's okay, you know what is a fad that's coming back, and I'm mixed. I don't know if I like it or if I'm against it, but at least that I've seen, right? Like it I've seen it at my work because I work at a junior high, whatever. So I've seen it there, and it's mullets.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Like I've
I'm
seen that around at stores and shit. So I mean, I get what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I'm torn. Like I don't know if it's something I'm for or if I'm against it. Cause like it's an awful haircut, but
Yeah,
at the same
but
time,
some people don't look bad with it. It's just like, yeah, that belongs to you. You definitely you should have that. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
and I like for a minute, like I gave myself a mohawk, and I just let it keep growing out, and it was like, so it was really long up top, and then you couldn't, I don't know. Basically, it was getting really long, almost like I had a rat's tail, and that was a fad that was around when I was a kid that I do regret getting into, but I don't know. Like I'm like I just wanted my hair to look kind of ridiculous because it grows back, so who cares, you know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't know. Like I think that the mullet is it's a ugly haircut, but yeah, I guess you're right. Some people can pull it off, like Joe Dirt. Joe Dirt definitely pulled it off, but what are some fads that you regret like getting into, or did you never really like fall into fads?
No, it's more like I guess the what is it? I don't want to say it. The fucking like emo, um, goth phase. I guess.
Yeah.
That was my thing for a bit. Like I like dressing in black. I dyed my hair fucking.
Did you really?
With red highlights and shit. Yeah.
Hmm.
Fucking want to be. I don't fucking know, dude. I just tried. It's something I liked, so I just went with all that. Like I don't think. 'Cause obviously, you know me. You knew me my fucking after high school.
Yeah.
It was mainly high school where I was like all black, dressed like I said, dyed my hair a bit,
Hmm.
and just listened to like fucking heavy like screamo music and shit, and
Yeah.
didn't talk to anyone. Um, I mean, I had friends obviously, but I was just that weird guy. In a band too that was trying to be all screamo as well. Um, but besides that, fads. It's always stuck to like playing the games and shit. No fads, I guess. Besides that, my high school emo phase,
So you were into that, huh?
or yeah,
Do you regret it though, or do you just feel like that was just
this wasn't my look, you know. Like I like the type of scene, I guess, but it wasn't my look.
yeah? Well,
But the experiment.
yeah, that's for sure. I mean, like there was some fashion trends that I tried to get into, and being a big fat dude was I shouldn't have gotten into these things, like the rat's tail, that was ridiculous. The another fad that was something I shouldn't have gotten into was overalls. We had, yeah, for a while in the 90s overalls were like a thing, and that was not,
Oh, I mean,
yeah, nah. Because a fat guy in the overalls, all it just looks like is I should be some sort of hick, like
I mean, I guess, but I was gonna say like a plumber.
yeah, plumber, yeah, that too, I guess, yeah.
That's not a bad question, you know.
No,
But those are coming back. I've seen them.
I know they are,
mainly,
yeah,
mainly on like girls and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
There,
some guys.
there,
Um,
there was one other fashion thing that I can't really explain it to you. It's kind of hard to explain, I guess. But so we would take our jeans or our pants, whatever it was. This is back in the 80s. And you would basically go ahead and fold the pant leg, the bottom part of the pant leg. You would fold it, and then you would take safety pins, and then you would pin them all the way up.
What?
Yeah, you just pin it all the way up the fold.
The leg?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
just all the way up the fold. And yeah, that was what we would end up doing in the 80s. And
I did that too.
Did you really?
I was fat as well, so I couldn't find jeans that fit me by the waist and the leg.
Okay.
So I had to fold the leg up a bit and safety pin it so it didn't fall on the fucking cut the bottom of the pants, which I usually do anyways.
I got
So
you.
I used to have those fucking pants where it'd be like half the back would be gone and the front would be covering the shoe. Just because it was so long, I stepped on them.
Oh, I did that too. That's you hem it by walking off the bottom of it.
Exactly,
That's exactly what I would do. Yeah.
I dug that look too. It was just me being lazy at the same time. But,
Yeah.
No, I did that too. And then, just because, I was a fat kid too, so like, I don't know. I take envy in you on being brave enough to do this stuff. I just stuck to like for a while until high school, until when I did the emo thing. I just stuck to doing what I had, and I was like, nope, I don't want to do anything because I'm gonna look weird, and I don't know. I never even liked up until even now. I don't like being looked at, so it's just like like I didn't want to do any type of thing that would get me stared at funny way. So in high school, like I said, the emo thing was the only thing I did, and I still didn't fucking like that shit. Because some people were like, "What the fuck you doing?" Like, and then some other people, like the cholos in my school, would be like, "You a rocker?" I fucking loved that shit, dude. Like, so it's like, hell yeah.
Well, I know you're talking about, when you were talking about like the safety pin though, you're talking about folding up the cuff of the bottom of the pant leg, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That way I didn't cut it off by walking on it. But
Yeah.
I would sometimes just walk it off.
No, what I was talking about was basically like you would fold up the cuff
all
like
the way
that.
up to like your knee.
But yeah, that's exact.
Okay.
Yeah, like okay.
No,
So
I remember that type
here,
of fashion.
I'm gonna show you. It's this right here.
I've seen it in like movies and shit.
So you see right here, like so you would fold the pant leg,
Yeah, I've seen that.
and
That's
then
like,
you would fold the cuff up, but then you would put safety pins like all up here, all the way up.
is that almost like a greaser thing? Because I feel like I've seen that in.
I don't think so.
What's that called? Is that movie called you know what I'm talking about?
What, Grease?
Stay golden porn boy.
Are you talking about, what is that? The Outsiders?
Yeah.
Maybe they did do something like that.
I
They
feel
might
like
have done
they
something
did
like
that
that.
in
Yeah.
Outsiders.
Now that I think about it, I don't know. I never saw the movie, and I never read the book. So
Only fucking book in junior high and high school I ever read.
really, oh, okay. Yeah, that's a fad I wish would go away. Is reading? No, just kidding.
Fucking, that's the whole podcast. Man.
Fuck reading.
Just listen.
Yeah.
Just listen to everything.
Yeah.
Audible.
Dude, I got Audible, man. I can't read, man. Every time, well, I can read, but I can't. Like every time I try to read, I end up falling asleep. I don't know if it's because I'm, like, I don't know what it is. I got glasses,
No, I mean,
so
that's
I
what people do to fall asleep, man. It's like they sit in bed, read a book for a little bit. And
exactly.
knock
Well,
out.
dude, any time of the day though, like I'll start reading and then it's like I just fall asleep. So I have to listen to them, and that's better. I want to read because there's plenty of books that I want to read, but there's, I don't know. There's some the other things about like fads nowadays is fads like come and go so quick. Like it used to be like a fad could stick around for a while, but like I end up seeing the things that my stepkids are into, and they're 10 and 13, and so all the things that they're into, like they're into something different, like every fucking week, and I just can't. You can't catch up. You can't stay on track with whatever it is that they're into. Like some song is only popular because of TikTok, and then it's just a section of the song, and then that song is popular for about a week, and then they move on to something else, and then there's another thing that's popular, and then it's move on to something else. Although my stepdaughter does want to get a Polaroid camera, which is
Those are something that are
crazy.
coming back to. I see every once in a while.
Yeah,
People taking Polaroids. Like my friend had a baby shower a while back, and every picture she took was with the Polaroid. And I see her snap sometimes. She's making like a whole ass wall of it. So it's just like that shit's coming back.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I used to work in a photo department, and I wish that like film, like film cameras would come back. Like, there's something about like a 35 millimeter camera, and then developing it, and there's just something about like the way that picture looks. I don't know. I liked it. I liked it. I miss it. I wish it would come back, but
Are you able to? You know how to develop it and stuff then?
there was machines, but I mean, I never messed with the chemicals myself. Like, I mean, I'd have to put the chemicals in the machine, but yeah,
No, I was just wondering if you like if that's something you would do later on or something. No, I was just curious.
yeah, like get a dark room and do all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I would love to. Like, I've always been interested in that. I have a friend that actually does that still. He still could, but and he takes really cool pictures, at least pictures that I like, anyways. So, but yeah, like, I don't know. That is a fad that I wish would come back, or something I wish would come back. But
Yeah, some stuff like that, like I said with the Polaroid. So maybe we'll slowly, you know.
yeah. Okay, I'm looking at other fads, and then I gotta tell you, like, there was one fad that I do definitely regret getting into, and then I gotta look it up. So just give me a moment. But I know we're all over the place in this this episode, but it's yeah, like it just whatever ends up coming to our head, you know, like yeah. Let's see here. Have you ever heard of Zuba's pants?
No.
Okay, so like it's not Zuba's, but they're similar to that. So it was basically, I'm gonna show you what they look like, and I used to wear these pants, and for a fat dude wearing these pants, it was ridiculous. But it was like Zuba's, but they were like weightlifter pants, like bodybuilders and stuff like that would wear these pants, and
Oh, like they were beach pants.
no, like they were.
Remember 51st Dates?
I never watched it. Do you remember the pants that the dude was wearing in Napoleon Dynamite? The karate guy.
Coach?
Yeah, the karate guy.
Yeah, I think so. Let me look though. Damn it! I was telling my girlfriend we needed to watch that movie the other night.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was gonna come in handy.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you what they look like. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
These right here.
Yeah.
With the Velcro like waist.
Earlier, they were like colorful beach pants.
Yeah. And then they had like a Velcro waist, so like you would end up to make them tighter. You'd like.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
As a fat kid, I regret now looking back wearing those pants. But I'm sure that I think they were super comfortable. I don't even remember, dude. It was like that was a. Yeah.
The Velcro fit. Like, okay.
I mean,
I could see why you'd be like, no, these are comfy.
Yeah, because they are comfy. Comfy. Yeah, but they're just like they have those pants out now. What are they? What are they called? They're called Zubas, but they don't. They're just. They look like them, but they're not the same. They don't. They're not like. They don't have the elastic band at the bottom. Mm. The Zubas just look more like pajamas. So, yeah, but shit, I don't even remember what else I was going to talk about. But I saw hammer pants, and then that's what I thought of, because that's exactly why I got those pants was because I liked MC Hammer.
So is that the type of pants that he wore?
No, he just wore baggy pants.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just wore baggy pants, and that's what those were. So, as far as like kids these days, like I mean, I don't know what are some. Do you even know? Like, do you even know any fads that are going on? Because everything just seems to go so fast.
Yeah. Nah. The last thing I still knew was like fidget toys, like fidget spinners. The little blocks that fucking have like the clickers and shit.
Oh yeah,
those bubbles, the fucking fake bubble wrap shit. I don't know what those fucking things are called. I see them in stores all the fucking time now.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, those. Yeah, that's because all the kids nowadays have, like, they all have ADD. So, yeah, exactly. Like that's the reason why.
Fucking TV shows. Like even I was talking to one of my friends, is her kid was watching it. I guess Coco Melon. It's only like a fucking minute long show or some shit. It's like hella short. It's just like it gives the kids no time to develop any type of like concentration on anything. It's so crazy now because of all these damn toys. They just look like toys, but no, they're giving you a motion that you want to keep doing in your head, so you feel uncomfortable unless you're doing something.
Yeah. Well, you look at like TikTok, dude. Like everything is super quick. Yeah, and
that's then unless their brain's already developed, I don't think they should be on it or using it. But people's brains don't develop until they're 25, so it's really hard for anyone to be like, "No, I don't want to use fucking TikTok until I'm 25." It's fucked.
I'm 43. I still don't want to use TikTok.
Well, that's for the better. But I'm just saying, like, because like me being barely started using it a while back, I don't feel like, because I could still sit down and just like watch whatever I want. Mm-hmm. I have no fucking problem just because I've been on TikTok. I feel like it annoys me more that some of the content isn't long enough. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So like, and then like some of them are now are long enough because like they've added like 3 to 5 minute videos. So that's pretty cool depending on. But there are some content creators that 10 seconds is fucking enough, and they're fucking funny. So it's just like, that's good. Like I should send you a few. Dude, there's some people that are fucking funny, man. For like having like 10 to 30 second time. So it's just like, that's great. But some people really need that fucking 3 minute video. Because without it, it's just like, no, you're not. Nah, you keep going. Or like seriously, like I'll stop and I'll just put on a YouTube video because like it's too short.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like you think about the podcasts, right? Like all of our podcasts have been long. Yeah. And you look at Joe Rogan, his podcasts they'll last like 3 to 4 hours, you know? But and I know they're
live too, aren't they?
Well,
he still do them live. He did when they were on YouTube.
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't think that they're edited at all. I think it's all, you know, whatever. But I mean, he's been doing it so long.
Like he does them. Well, at least now when he does them, it's like straight live that people could like comment, I think, or watch in real time. But I don't think he
probably
reads the comments at all.
No.
But I think that's at least how his format is. Or a few. I feel like maybe like some he records, depending on the person.
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't think the long content will ever go away. And, I mean, I think that's the other thing with the fads. Like, everything kind of... I always feel that things go like a roller coaster. Yeah, like it just goes up and then down, right? So you'll see something come back. Like, I remember in um, in I think it was in '97, the swing music started to come back. Right now, I listened to swing music when I was a kid because I watched I listened to like big band music when I was a kid because my grandma listened to it. I liked it. It reminded me of the music that I would see in like the Looney Tune cartoons. So it was like, it was just, I liked it. I like the horns. I like all that stuff, right? So, if I listened to big band music, it would be all this old stuff. Well, in '97, swing music started to come back. And so there was all this like big band and all that stuff, and it was all coming back. So like these trends that they'll come back, and at some point in time, we'll have another another gorilla's gonna die, and there'll be another meme about another Hermione or something like that. I think that's the other thing too, is like with memes, I just feel like a meme or things going viral, all that stuff, it's just like so short lived. And it used to be like if something went viral, like about the Charlie bit my finger, right?
Yeah.
Or chocolate rain, or like some of these old like YouTube videos that went viral, they would stay popular for a long time, like for months, maybe even a year. But now it's like something goes viral and then it's only popular for, to me it feels like it's only popular for like a week, a month at best. My stepson is into like a new video game. It seems like every other month he's into something different. And it's like, I can't, and he's like, I want to get this game, and it's always a different game. I'm like, dude, I'm not buying you any more damn games. Like, I just got you this one game, and now you don't even fucking play it, and it costs $30-$40. It's like, no, dude. Yeah, you could play solitaire on the computer. Like, that's what I did. But I don't know.
Next thing you're getting them is a fucking hula hoop and a rock. God damn it.
Hell yeah. But that's the thing. Like, that's why I think, like, certain things, I want to see them come back. I want to see Pogs come back. So then I can introduce them to my stepson.
Bit of merch.
And see.
Pogs.
Dude, hey, I don't want to say it on air or on recording or whatever, but I got an idea. Oh, okay. To go ahead and I want to bring them back, and one of these days, man, I'll get it all settled. I'll make them, and then I'll go on Shark Tank and then sell it. So,
all right, sharks.
Yeah, you've been warned.
Remember this shit from the fucking 90s?
Yeah,
Brought them
back. That's something I would like to do. Like that's a fad I would love to invent. Just like how, Pokemon, that's a fad that's kind of like come and gone. Like it was big. Yeah, and it still never really went away. I guess the amount of popularity always kind of changes, but, like Magic the Gathering, I feel like...
It's still like there, but like not hugely popular anymore,
Yeah. And there's certain, I think like the cards in general, like I'm seeing more and more, I see more YouTube videos of it, and that makes me think that, they're starting to come back, like Magic and baseball cards and Pokemon cards and all that stuff. Like people are using them as like an investment, and I feel like the games themselves, like if the cards are becoming more popular and are worth more, I think the games themselves are coming back too. So I don't know. I'm old, so I don't really feel like I'm that hip to certain trends, but I watch YouTube enough, so, and I see Instagram, so I'll see things that are happening. I'm not on Twitter or don't have TikTok, but that's what you're here for. So then that way you can tell me what's going on in those areas, But
I actually don't have Twitter.
You don't have Twitter? I don't. Yeah,
No.
I don't, and it's whatever.
Yeah.
I don't. There's so many social medias that I don't think it's necessary to have everything. You're gonna pick something up.
Mm.
So, yeah. But, anyways, I think that's about it, man. I think we rambled on a lot about fads, and I know that we were all over the place. It wasn't a very like structured discussion, but I don't know, man. I've been thinking a lot about
I had to.
that
I had
stuff.
to. Some like nostalgic stuff or fads that are coming back and shouldn't be back and shit like that.
Yeah,
I've been thinking about a little bit like that too.
yeah,
But I mean, you're gonna say something else, but I'm saying we're getting older, so we're just seeing stuff like that coming and going back again.
yeah. And when things like that come back, and I think about like my stepkids are like, "Oh, check this out." I'm like, "The fuck! I was playing that when I was a kid," you know,
Yeah.
or especially when there's a song on TikTok that that I recognize from when I was younger. I'm like, and then they start singing it. I'm like, how do you know this song?
Yeah.
And they're like,
Everyone's gonna be singing,
yeah,
what is it, Stand By Me? Stand by. Is that it?
no, no, Take
Mhm.
on Me.
Take on Me. Damn
Yeah,
it.
yeah, but that was like
They just added no. They just added a filter where it's like the the music video.
oh,
So
okay,
everyone's
yeah,
like fucking getting into it and dancing now.
yeah.
Stand by me. What was I thinking of?
I don't know.
Nah, the fucking video is just bad. So I just hear it bad.
Yeah, that's okay.
And I'm also stupid. But
No,
nah,
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Well, that was before your time, man, when that came out. But I mean,
Yeah.
shoot,
Yeah.
Rick Astley, like he's, you know, for
That's a
the
trend
longest.
that will never die.
I don't think so, and it'll come back because people think his last name is Roll, like because of the Rick Roll thing. They think his last name is
I
Roll.
never, I never knew that.
Well, that people thought his
People
last name
think
was
that.
Roll.
Yeah, but I could totally see that because
Yeah.
everyone says Rickroll.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But I mean, things like that. I mean, as long as we've got the YouTube and TikTok and stuff like that, I think that a lot of things that were trends, I don't think they'll die. Not completely. I think they will come back, just like the mullet and just like Polaroid cameras. Although I will say this though, there are trends or there were fads. I think when my parents were kids, there are fads then that I don't think will come back, and probably mostly because they're deemed unsafe. So, I mean, for a long time, one of the fads was seeing how many people you could fit into a phone booth, and that will never happen because there's no phone booths.
Yeah.
So,
Thank God.
yeah, I know. And when you see a phone, like a payphone somewhere, like I always take a picture of it because like, what the fuck? I want to show my kids this, like they won't even know what the hell it is. All right, man, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Get
ready to
the
go.
rest of the day started. You're about to go to work, right?
Pretty soon. Like, I gotta get ready and stuff. So, but
Alrighty.
take a shit first. Yeah.
Enjoy.